This time on Norfolk Perspective, we're talking to a superstar about healthy eating. ARPOS and public schools are combining for this summer programs. Norfolk Police Department has some great stuff coming up right here in the community. And know your codes and violations. Wonder what that means. Stay tuned and find out right here on Norfolk Perspectives. Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm Bob Batcher, and I've got the guy that is drumming out my theme tune. That was pretty catchy, wasn't it, Jason?
With my left hand, too.
Now, what do I say? WHRO.
HRV.
HRV. Yeah. And I've seen you on HRO, too, kind of begging for money.
TV.
TV.
Yeah. We like to say pledging.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I noticed coming on, and we tape here at the WHRO studios, yes. And I'm going to give a little behind the scenes. I noticed just for your benefit, they took the phone numbers down.
889-9476.
Well, I'm going to compete with 664-6510.
I know it just like the back of my hand. Better than my own number, actually.
There we go. Hey, Jay, but today I'm going to talk to you about something completely different, because I heard that you've got quite the beat there.
Well,
so the world knows you as a performer, but I got to know you over Men Who Cook. And you made some casual comments to me about healthy eating, which plugged in with me because a lot of viewer knows that I'm kind of on this weight loss fitness program as part of Norfolk Healthy Initiative. And you intrigued me when you talked about very simple things that could be done with salad and oil. So that's what we're here. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Well, is this the beginning of the day or the end of the day?
Actually, it could be for any part of the day. And one very quick thing, Bob, is what I was telling you before we started this. I think one of the problems with people in watching their diets and what they eat, first of all, I'm a foodie. I'm a serious foodie. I'm not a trained chef. I'm not, I can be just like you in terms of a person that likes to cook, but I research. And one of the things I was telling Bob, I was sharing with Bob, with our viewers, is a lot of people forget the process of what they eat throughout the day. In other words, you get up in the morning, you eat breakfast. Let's say you might have a bagel with some cheese, egg, bacon, or something like that, some potatoes, onions, cooked in oil. And then by the time lunchtime comes along, you're not even thinking about what you consume.
Right.
And for breakfast, and then by dinner time or some snacks in the afternoon, by that point you've already consumed over a teaspoon of salt, which is the U.S. daily requirement. If you're on a low sodium diet, then it's less than that. So it's really about thinking about what you're eating throughout the course of the day. And some things might have a little bit more fat, a little bit more sugar, a little bit more sodium, but keep it at that. You know, think about what you've consumed throughout the day. So by the end of the day, you haven't put down 2 tablespoons of salt or a half a cup of sugar or a bunch of fat. So cooking, for most people, starts with cooking oils. And I just very briefly, like olive oils, for example. Olive oils are great, and how I buy my olive oil, I love looking to see where they're manufactured. Like this particular bottle here was manufactured in Italy. And so you're going to get good quality. And how do you know if you're buying good quality olive oil? The price, usually. Extra virgin olive oil is cold pressed, and it's the most unrefined of the olive oils and the best tasting. It doesn't have a high smoke point. Smoke points mean where the food starts to break down, nutritional breakdown, and things like that. So like olive oil is just regular olive oil. You don't have the taste. It's more oil. Okay. But extra virgin olive oil, healthier for you. There's more nutrient value.
Now, part of my journey, and I keep looking at the salad and saying, now, in the past, prior to going on the fitness thing, I would have loaded that up, I don't know, with Thousand Island,
this salad here,
nice rich ranch. But you're not going to do that with this, are you?
No, this salad here, I love fruit. So it contains spinach, some organic spinach, pears, like a Bosc pear, cut up a Bosc pear, some feta cheese, and I took some prosciutto ham.
Ooh.
and I pan-seared and got it really crispy. Now you don't have to put a lot in here. It's just for an extra little bit of smoky flavor. And then I've made my own dressing, and the dressing is simply honey, balsamic vinegar, and lemon juice. Stir that around, you serve the plate, and you can eat this any time of the day. Bosc pears diced up, spinach, feta cheese, and the prosciutto ham.
Ooh, well, Jay, I'm going to let you know a little secret. Usually after a council meeting on a Tuesday night, I usually stop by the drive-thru on a certain restaurant in Riverview, and get me a Big Mac and some chicken nuggets. And now I'm on salad, but that looks great.
Bob, pay attention to what you're eating throughout the day. And that's what I suggest to most people.
Exactly.
Just really think about your diet. Watch your fat intake. Watch your sodium intake. And definitely your sugar intake. One soda, you're putting down several tablespoons of sugar in one drink.
Hey, Jay, can I do this before we close?
Sure.
How
many did you drop?
I couldn't do that before. I can't tell. Thanks for joining. We're going to be right back with some other great stuff right here in Norfolk.
In 1977, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the US Open twice, 1 in 1.2 billion. The odds of him having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, we got some really cool things happening this summer. A lot of it is because you've asked for it, so we've got two people who are going to deliver it. Daryl Crittenton, Director of our Post, Recreation, Parks, and Open Space.
Good to see you, Bob.
And Dr. LaTanya Simmons. How you doing?
It's a pleasure to be here, Bob.
This is the first chance I've had you to be on Norfolk Perspective because you're fairly new to the public school system. Do you feel like you're new?
I feel like I'm used and worn. I'm having a ball, though.
Well, and that's what's really kind of cool. It is very cool because you came into the new school system as a new school system.
Yes.
And really kind of recreating things and jiving it up, right?
We like partnerships. We enjoy partnering with the city. So.
Yeah, I got this call. I got to be honest with you. I got this call from Daryl.
Yes.
Out of the blue, he says, "Hey, we're in a very exciting meeting. We're going to do something that's really unique, and we got to come on Norfolk Perspectives to do it." So, what was that all about, Daryl?
Well, actually, it's an opportunity to enhance summer school offerings. Dr. Simmons, I can't take all the credit for it. Dr. Simmons had the vision, and she was able to bring in some really motivated staff from both sides. There was Deb Rock from NPS, who's a physical education coordinator. We had Nicole Owens, who's our division head of recreation and leisure activities. And they brainstormed and they came up with an opportunity not to actually just have a basic summer school, but to add a recreation and cultural events component to summer school, to give the kids a little bit more, to actually give them something that reinforce SOL and learning objectives, but also give them something fun that they could do as well in the summer.
Okay, because I got to tell you, about this time of year, when I was about 14, there was this dark cloud over my head that if you don't ace that next exam, you will be in summer school.
Well, it's going to be a different kind of a summer school this year.
Oh, so
for
it's
students.
not a dark cloud?
No, it's not a dark
so
cloud.
I can sit back, relax, and enjoy it then.
No, it's not a cloud at all.
There's nothing, the only thing worse than being sent to the principal's office is to go to the superintendent's office.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd let you know that. So I've been a little nervous here.
It's no cloud.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what's the program going to be?
It's going to be an enrichment opportunity for children to come in and learn at grade level or above even. They're going to be motivated through lots of technology that's aligned to Virginia standards of learning. And then Parks and Recreation will take over about midday. And they'll be doing lots of different activities in collaboration with Parks and Rec. So we're going to give them breakfast around 7:30 in the morning when they come in. And around lunchtime, we're going to feed them lunch. But every day they will receive differentiated instruction at their appropriate level so that we can meet them where they are and stretch them so that when they start school, when school starts next fiscal year, they'll have a jump.
Because summer kind of is a turmoil for the education process, isn't it? That taking that how many months is it now that they take off?
A couple of months.
Yeah, so that can be a dry spell, can't it?
If students don't learn during that time, they lose a lot. Our students will have an opportunity to really show some gains, I think, when they enter school next fiscal year.
Okay.
Because of this experience.
Now, is there one school that's doing this, or?
There are 13 schools.
Excuse me?
13 schools in collaboration with Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
And then we have our middle school program and our high school program also.
Mm-hmm. So that that summer school program that I remember from the traditional 14-year-old days are still around. I mean, they're still going to be.
They're still around, yes, yes.
So there's some kid out there sweating out the next physics class.
Yes.
Okay, so they still are around.
They're still in place.
So this will run independent of those then.
Well, this is for elementary schools, so the partnership with Parks and Recreation is for K
For K through 12.
Through 12.
And actually, the focus we're looking at is middle school, because
yeah.
that's actually the age where we really know that there's a transitional period. And I think the good thing is this program actually fits into the City Council's priorities with lifelong learning. And lifelong learning actually encompasses those areas where there are key job skills, life learning skills, life skills, as well as academic skills. So what we're trying to do, actually, the MPS and RPOS, is basically to provide a total package for the total child. It's not just based solely off academics, and it's not just based solely off recreational activities. It's a combination of both, so that we can actually stimulate both sides of the brain for those youth that are in those programs.
Well, you know, and I was commenting on another show that we did, that given the journey that I'm on with the physical fitness and that, I wish somebody had stimulated both sides of the brain. No, really, because there are things that I'm doing now at the age of 60 that I wasn't plugged into, because the summer months meant time off.
Right.
So you're kind of plugging into, how can you plug into little Bobby Batcher?
Well, we would understand academically where you're achieving when you come in. Let me be clear, though, there are 100 slots for each of these centers.
Oh,
so it is for students that have experienced some difficulty on the Virginia Standards of Learning.
Okay.
It's a state-funded program.
So this is not a replacement of summer camp or something like that, then?
No, but there are some other summer camp activities that students can register for at their home school. There will be other opportunities for that.
So how do they get plugged into this program, then?
They will be identified. 100 students for each school will be identified, so parents will receive a notice that their child is welcome and invited to attend.
Cool. So it's an optional thing, but if the parent really ought to be encouraged to.
We're going to strongly encourage parents to have their children come. We're going to give them lunch. They're going to have a great time.
If that comes from the deputy superintendent, it'll be strongly encouraged.
Wow. Yeah, let me go back to that whole thing. Remember when I said I was relaxed? Not anymore.
If these students that are invited don't come, there will be lots of students waiting to try to fill those seats. So I feel pretty sure we're going to have maximum participation.
I think we will too. I think this is a good opportunity. And I think, Bob, getting back to your question about little Bobby Batcher, you got to remember, back when we went to school, you went to summer school because, one, you didn't do well during the regular school year. So it was more of like a punishment, and you got a chance to miss out on summer activities. Summer school has kind of changed. Summer school can actually enhance you to actually graduate earlier. It can help with some of the subjects or courses you want to take that you don't get a chance to take during the regular school year. So the spin is kind of different. This is more of an option, an elective, something that you want to do rather than you're being forced to go because you didn't do well during the school year.
Gee, so look for that letter from the Assistant Superintendent of Schools. I want to say thank you to both of you for really kind of looking at new ways of going on the journey of investing in our future through our kids. So we're hoping that 100 slots per school.
100 per school.
That's awesome. So hopefully we'll get those slots filled. When we come back, we're going to be talking to go from assistant superintendent to 2 police officers, and I'm not nervous. Stay tuned to find out what they're here for. Stay tuned.
Okay.
The first day stepping on the court, I couldn't keep up. That motivated me to step up my game. When I reach a goal, I set a new one the next day. And my next goal is to go to college. Mastering the court takes persistence. So does getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspective. It really is neat to see our rec program and our public school program working together in tandem for really the good of the community. So if you get that letter from the schools, please pay attention to it. Get your student involved. Get them engaged. Well, you know what? Going from assistant superintendent of schools to 2 police officers, I've never been so excited because we're here to talk about a really great initiative. And it's not really an initiative. It's a new way of doing business. Officer John Hernandez, hi there.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Good. And Sergeant Jeff Young, both with 3rd Patrol Division, right?
Correct.
I am so confused now. So okay, there's 3rd Patrol Division, which is different than the other ones, and who are the other ones?
1st and 2nd.
Well, that makes sense. You guys always make it so easy. But we're here to talk a little bit different than just chasing bad guys or giving tickets, right?
Correct.
That's not what this is really all about. So you're not here to give me a ticket or anything.
No, not today.
But you've got some new technology.
Yes, we do.
An app.
Yes, I think it just launched this week. It's called the MyPD app. And,
Again, very creative name.
yeah, I think it's available nationwide, but in this area, I think Chesapeake and Norfolk are the only 2 departments that have signed on with it so far. And you can download it to both iPhone and Android devices. And it's got interactivity with YouTube and Facebook. You can get updates from the Norfolk Police Department Facebook page sent directly to your phone. You can share tips and leads with the police department through the app. It's got contact information for all the captains of the precincts and the other divisions within the police department. So there's a lot of information available just through the app itself as well.
So you can actually, it's a two-way dialogue then through the app. I mean, you can share tips.
Yes. And you can receive information from the police department's Facebook page and whatnot.
That sounds like engagement to me.
That's what we're hoping for.
Okay. Now, speaking of 3rd, I remember going to a meeting announcing the restructuring and the new 12-hour shift and that. There was a word used there that I've never heard referenced in a police department before. And it kind of made that move from partnership to relationship. And really that what you guys are out there doing now is developing a relationship with the community and community members, right? Mm-hmm. What's that mean to you guys when I say that?
Well, to me, it's all about assisting the community. And you can't really do that without having a relationship with the people in the community. Especially in one of my neighborhoods, the Park Place neighborhoods. I have seen a lot of participation by the residents, kind of owning the neighborhood and being part of the solution. And that wouldn't be possible if we were strangers. Mm-hmm. They'd be less comfortable coming to me with something a concern, or maybe even a tip or a hint on how to do things. So I really appreciate their input, and without a relationship, there is no input from the community.
I know that there was one building in particular that was a multifamily unit that was had become a real nuisance, not just to the community, but also to the whole crime scene. Mm-hmm. And there was a strategic approach made there that worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and it involved a lot of people within the city, and a lot of residents in the neighborhood. But it was all about working together, and that was the lesson taken apart. Sitting down, creating a plan. Everybody knew their role as far as the citizens with the police and neighborhood quality and city manager. I mean, it took a lot of effort from a lot of people, a lot of coordination.
And what was really cool about that is the property owner, who everybody pointed to and said, well, that's really wanted to be part of the solution once they sat down at the table. Mm-hmm. So, okay, but what's chess got to do with it? I mean, I keep hearing your name associated with chess. You're the new Bobby Fischer of the police department?
Well, it's all about strategy. It's all about thinking ahead, mapping out what you're going to do, and foreseeing the possibilities and the results.
So you take a 14-year-old off the street and teach him chess?
Well, that's something we're working with too, with Lisa Suhey. They call it the NICE initiative. It stands for Norfolk Initiative for Chess Excellence, and it's all about teaching the kids about planning ahead. It's not specifically about chess, although chess is a great tool for teaching. Think 3 moves ahead. If I do this, then it might lead to this, might lead to this. Mm-hmm. Well, if we can instill that in them and get them thinking about college, get them thinking about their careers, get them thinking ahead, then it makes it a lot easier when you have a plan.
Yeah. Jeff, when we talk community police and we talk about building relationship, how does that jive with what you learned in the academy, though? I mean, You're supposed to be above this stuff?
No, that our mission statement is to provide police services responsive to the needs of the community. So we've got to be out there, we've got to have that relationship with the community to know what their issues are, to know where to put our resources and what the problems are that are going to improve their quality of life. And that's really where we've seen the most success in solving crimes and addressing issues, is when we get input from the community, when they give us tips, when they tell us what the problems are in their neighborhood. That's when we're able to be successful.
There's all about building that trust in their relationship.
Absolutely.
Speaking of trust and relationship, we're about ready to go to another segment that's got some friends of yours that are coming. You got any words of wisdom for our people in quality neighborhoods? They're a major component of the partnership, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They are. And we work closely with them, and they're a great asset to us. When we can partner with them, they help us address environmental issues and properties that are crime issues as well. A lot of times it's easier to take that approach, at least to get action started, and using the codes enforcement and the environmental codes and stuff like that. So they're a great partner.
Well, not to go back to chess, but we all play a role. Like any piece on the chessboard, we all play a role, and without those pieces, you can't win the game. So
all those pieces. So when we come back, we're going to introduce the other pieces and see what they had to say about you guys. Stay tuned for some more talk about quality neighborhood and the role you can play. Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives, and I got the two guests on the show who got introduced in the last segment by police officers. Does that say something about Sherry Johnson and Lorenzo Harris? How do the police know you so well?
Because we're partners.
There we go.
There we go.
Not partners in crime, but we're partners in healthy, safe neighborhoods.
Let's talk about that, though, because it really has been our new approach, or enlivened approach, to dealing with what have been nuisances, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's not something so much new, Bob, but I think certainly with the city manager coming on board, one of the things is we're enhancing that and really seeing the values of really working together, because what happens is in your neighborhood, crime and code violations will sometimes go together, and we can help each other. So that house that really is looking a little unsavory will have some of those nuisance violations that we can help out. The officers can identify, and we can work together.
Well, and let's go going back, and we talked with Hernandez about the multifamily property.
Right.
That was talked about for what? Years. And it was like a single solution, city do something about it. And it was bringing all the parties together that really helped, right?
Correct. I mean, I think the most important thing is formulating a partnership so we all are affected by it. So in order to solve it, we all need to work together in order to solve the problem.
And I think what you mentioned before, though, one of the pieces that we may have been missing in the city is really, with the Neighbors Building Neighborhoods, is neighbors taking responsibility. And like you said, we brought that property owner in and gave him some options, and he was certainly willing to work with us.
Okay, so let me cut right to the chase. Pardon the pun. Tall grass and weeds. Is there a solution?
Concrete, but that's not going to really help the environment. No. This time of the year, it really, and especially this week or so, it's been springing up. In the city of Norfolk, 12 inches or more is tall weeds and grass, and it is an ordinance that we enforce. Now, realize 12 inches is almost a wheat field, so that's pretty tall. Mm-hmm. So those are things that you see if they're going on in your neighborhood. We want you to call us, let us know. You can always use the call center, 664-6510, to see what's going on with the house that may have tall grass. A lot of the houses now, as you know, with the recession, are foreclosed or vacant, but that does not mean that they're not responsible for them.
So you can plug in through the call center and find out who's responsible. But what about knocking on the door if somebody's living in it.
Well, that's part of it too. I mean, part of it is, inspectors getting out and talking and communicating with the neighbors, because the partnership, extends with the neighbors as well. We don't want to just go out and just write a violation and disappear. If we can get the neighbors to let them know that what the ordinance, states about 12 inches cutting the grass, making sure that the neighbors be responsible for maintaining the grass and not the city. That's really our goal. And the goal is overall is really compliance.
Yeah, and as a neighbor, that's one thing, we say, if somebody's garbage has been left out, go check on them. Our best resource in finding out what's going on is knocking on that neighbor's door. Do you know, hey, what's going on with Joe or Betty down the street? And we can get information that way to get a contact.
Let's talk about information sharing. I know that you and I had the pleasure of doing a code workshop. And it was really kind of insightful because these are people who were active in their community, but they didn't really know the nuances of what it was about. And instead of being an enforcement thing, they saw it as a way of enhancing their neighborhood as they get in with the training.
Yeah, as an informative way, because the codes are really based on making your neighborhood healthy and safe. So you don't have 42 inoperable vehicles laying around that's, causing environmental issues. So they're not attracting rats, those kinds of things. So, I mean, it's a benefit. We're not there to just do enforcement.
I was on Facebook the other day and saw that there was a commercial vendor guy that had gotten a ticket from us for having a commercial vehicle. And he went online to complain about it. By the time I got to his posting, there were like 85 comments, and half of them were saying, but that's the ordinance. So, Lorenzo, how does somebody find out what these ordinances are? How can they get informed?
Well, the ordinance is online. You can go online to Norfolk's online
to the front
website, or to the website, and you can pull up the ordinance, and it states right there all the ordinances of the city.
And it's in English. It really is. You might not think it is, but it is. Yeah. So, okay. Well, so again, it's developing that relationship and getting plugged in, and then the old-fashioned way of going next door.
It's amazing what you get.
Right.
Okay, Sherry, you're usually on at the last segment. I think you've been watching the show and on the show enough to know how I'm going to close it. So you know what? Can you look into camera number 1? We want to hear from you what you'd like to see on TV 48, but more importantly, give us a holler at
664-6510, the Norfolk Cares Impact Call Center.
And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you and you and you.